What's going on, y'all? It is Kev signing here, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And guys, we are going to be looking at the Glory of Team Rocket. The secret rares have been reviewed. There's been a lot of them that's been dropping, and I've been been waiting for a lot of them to drop, so I can actually review a lot of them here with you guys here on the channel. In addition to that, kind of also get some thoughts on the set. As of right now, we're getting a lot of mixed emotions on the the Destined Rival Glory of Team Rocket sets. As a lot of people, some people are like really overhyping it. Some people feel like it's very under mid. It's a very low set. Some people are that's kind of right in the middle. So we're gonna go ahead and look at all of it together, kind of see where everything is at. I'm gonna give y'all my opinions on it because there are a lot of stuff to kind of go down when it comes to the set. So let's actually go ahead and move over. I'm gonna move over again. Shout out to PokeBeach, y'all. They've just been a godsend when it comes to like releasing this information here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here, y'all. So as y'all could go ahead and see, I'm currently on the website here now, and we're gonna go through the secret rares here and all the cards that's pretty much been reviewed for the most part. I know a lot of folks have already been starting to drop their videos on it, so a little bit late to the party, but that's okay. So here we are. So here is the first secret rare, AR, right? They were to call like an AR would be like an IR, pretty much like in English. So here's the first one here. Now I personally don't know what Pokemon this is, honestly. When I'm kind of looking at it, I'm not gonna know every Pokemon. Here we do have a trainer there in the back. I'm not sure what trainer that is, but I'm assuming, because from what I've also heard, these are kind of like grunts. These are like this particular like Team Mobile, Team Rocket grunts. So at that point in time, we're gonna be seeing a lot of these particular grunts in these cards. Now when it comes to this particular AR, not gonna lie, it's not my favorite one. I'm looking at it here. I mean, I like I will say, like, I like the dark green that they're kind of going with it. Art style's not my personal favorite, at least not for the Pokemon. I do like the trainer kind of looking in the back. I think that's pretty cool there, but for the most part there on this card, I'm not too crazy on it personally myself there. But yeah, that's gonna be our first one there that it's been revealed. Gonna move into the second one here. This is the Houndoom here with the trainer, and I actually like this card a lot, and let me tell you why. I'm actually a huge Houndoom fan as well. I like Houndoom, and I mean this card just looks cool, honestly. Like, you get like the Team Rocket trainer here. I'm not sure what trainer this is, but it's the Team Rocket person here, has the R right there. The Houndoom's jumping up, or like, I have dogs, y'all. I love my dogs, and like the Houndoom is this is a sick card. I like this AR a lot. I think out of a lot of the ARs we're gonna go through today, this one personally is one of my personal favorites, because again, I just think it's cool. Like, Houndoom is like fired up, ready to go destroy up. His trainer's like posing like for that aura, you know what I'm saying, like getting ready like to command them like to go. So I think that's just very cool. He's a fire type as well, so you definitely see the fire kind of coming out. So I like that a lot there. And then the coloring is just I think I like it. It's just kind of blends in, like there's a little bit of blue here, the flooring and how that. And like I said, guys, as well, I'm a trainer Pokemon guy. I like collecting trainer cards. I've been collecting trainer cards and Journey Together. I've collected trainer cards in all other sets. I have a binder for it. So this is just a very cool card to me. I like it a lot. Another card that we're going to be moving to is that we're going to be moving over to the Blaziken, because if y'all could go ahead and take a look here, here's the Blaziken card. I also like Blaziken as well, for sure. I like Blaziken as a Pokemon, and I think this is a very cool card. I don't think it's the best Blaziken card that we've ever got, honestly, but it is a very cool Blaziken card because he's like fighting pose, fighting stance, his fire kicks, like it's very good. Like it's not anything crazy, I would say, but it's definitely a good AR for sure. And so I think this would definitely do pretty decent in the set. Now, this one right here, this is the one that a lot of people are a little bit upset with, in the sense that how's this a Pokemon trainer card. How is this like an AR? Like, what is this? And I agree with them. Like, when you look at this card, I don't know what in which shape or form this card like speaks to Team Rocket or Destined Rivals or anything kind of like that. You know what I mean? I think as a card, like overall, I think it's cool. Like, I do like this card. Like, I like sea creatures. I like the ocean. I think this is very cool. So I do like the card, but I don't like the card in the sense like it doesn't match the set. It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I can definitely understand why a lot of people are upset with this one here, and in some cases a lot of people are saying that it's a mid set. Now we're down to the Wobbuffet here with the trainers here, y'all. So as y'all could go ahead and take a look, this is also going to go ahead and be our promo card on the English side, or should be our ETB promo card in the English side, right? A lot of people, we already seen this ahead of time. We already seen this card like way ahead of time here. My opinion on this card has not changed. I still like the art styling on this Wobbuffet card. Would have been nice to see Justin James, of course, but at the same time, I'm happy with this card, the overall the way it is, right? You got, you know, you're showing the Wobbuffet, it's showing the trainers there hanging out in their hangout, right? So shows like the Team Rocket bonds they have and the funds they, you know, they do. So again, I like it. Again, it's not like it's the worst card ever. Like, it really isn't. So a lot of people are upset that's not Justin James. But what I will say is that when it comes to Justin James, like, I grew up with Justin James, you know, watching Pokemon and collecting the cards, right? You know, but, you know, for this particular generation, I really feel, in my opinion, maybe this is a hot take, but I feel like they're focusing on new trainers and, you know, new trainers for the new generation. So because by the time, like, let's say the kiddos here that are getting this stuff now, seeing this art stuff now, right? By the time they're 20, right, this is going to be like their Justin James, whoever these trainers are, that like Pokemon's going to focus on. Maybe in the future we'll get some more Justin James cards, maybe we won't, but for the time being here, it seems like they're going to be, or at least in my opinion, I think they're focusing on a new generation of trainers in the Pokemon. Moving on to this one here, I think this one was what the B was. I forgot the name of this Pokemon. But anyways, this one here, this has also gotten a lot of mixed reviews as well. A lot of people didn't like, okay, what is this? Like, what is this Pokemon? It's not anything crazy here, right? But I honestly do like this AR. Like, in my opinion, I don't care. Y'all could hate me, call me a Timmy, whatever it may be, but I honestly do like this card, because if you go ahead and take a look at this card, right? Again, this type of art style, I've always liked this type of art style myself personally. You know what I mean? It's almost kind of like a mixture between anime and like cartoons at the same time, which I kind of like, right? And not only that, I kind of like this Pokemon, like legit, like he's standing up, he's posing out, his trainer's running, you know what I'm saying? You can see the art, so it's a Team Rocket card. Like, I think it's very cool. I like the art. I like the way the scenery is. Like, this reminds me, like, legit of this anime of the spy literally running away, and these lights right here, because they're these spotlights, they're trying to spot the thief. That reminds me of that. So I like this card personally. I think it's a great card. I think it might do decent in the set. I think a lot of people say like they don't like it now, but honestly, I think it's gonna grow on people as time go by. All right, we got the Weezing card here with a Team Rocket Grunt. So this guy, I completely don't even know who this dude is, but from what I can, he's their Team Rocket Grunt. This card, overall, when I go ahead and take a look, a lot of people said they didn't like this card. They said it because I'm like, what is this? You just got like a Team Rocket guy. Like, it looks like he's like, you know, in, I don't know, like a waste, I don't know what you call it, like maybe like a waste facility, because there's just trash everywhere. He's just sitting there, and it's just, you know, like what's going on? And again, it makes sense. I'm like, this is just kind of like more like a silly Team Rocket kind of like Weezing card, right? So if you look at it, like, if you're trying to compare it to like base, you know, Team Rocket, Darks, Charizards, and Dark Pokemon and all that, it's just not going to compare, y'all. It's not going to happen. This generation of stuff is kind of going to be coming more like, more cutesy, more a little bit younger, more cartoonish, right? So if you look at it in that aspect, it's not a bad card. If you're looking at that aspect, but if you're not, then you're not gonna like the card, because at the same time, I see where some people are saying like, why is this guy just in a waste field, like, you know, just chilling, you know? I mean, it's Weezing. It's like like a poison type Pokemon, you know what I mean? So being around trash, you know, it's kind of poisonous, and I mean, I guess I can understand it, right? Not the craziest card in the set. I don't think it's the craziest card in the set. I kind of like it, like in the sense, like, you know, it's I'm a trainer guy, so I like the trainer and the Weasley, so I do like that. But as a Team Rocket card, I could definitely see where people's frustration comes from. This one right here, this AR right here, beautiful AR. This is one of my chase cards for this set. I mean, the trainer, the city life, like, I love that. Again, it's almost a blend of like anime and cartoonish in a way, because like, again, a lot of animes, when y'all watch, it has almost kind of like a style like this, especially like in city scenery in some of these animes. So I like this a lot. I like, you see, all right, you got a female, I forgot her name, but you know, you can see that she's a Team Rocket. She got a Pokemon right there. Again, the crow isn't like my favorite Pokemon, but in this atmosphere, in this AR, like in this scene, it works, and I like it a lot. The colors blend perfectly as well. I like the blue, I like the yellow with the city lights. I think this is going to be a great card. I think a lot of people want to be chasing this card, especially in Japanese, because again, the Japanese folks love trainer cards. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Now, this is the one that a lot of people are liking, especially the American peeps. They're going to like this a lot more because, again, this is a really badass card. Like, it's a very cool, very like dominant, and again, it almost like being like a dog wolf like pack stuff. So I think that's going to be a very cool card. I think for the American peeps, when this come out, I think that'll be more up there, because again, in my opinion, when it comes to trainer cards, just like with Journey Together, because I said this in Journey Together, right, is that if you don't like trainer cards, and in English, it seems like the Romeos and Juliets just don't get a lot of love in Americans, and you know, or English, right? So there's a lot of trainers in the set, y'all. There's a lot of Team Rocket trainers in this set. So this is where I can see where people say that the set's mid and it's overhyped, right? And I could definitely see that. And in my opinion, I like this set, but I think it is overhyped. I like a lot of the cards in here, because again, I am a trainer guy. But in the eyes of English peeps, and it's shown time and time again, and it's just shown in Journey Together when y'all seen Journey drop like a rock, right? But the trainer cards and Japanese are still holding very long and strong. That's because, again, trainer cards are more loved in Japan and overseas than they are in English. So I think this card, just like the Salamence and Journey Together went up, you know, or like it's a lot more expensive in English, it'll be the same thing. This card will more than likely be more expensive in English than it will be in Japanese, because again, it doesn't really have a trainer. It's a really cool Pokemon, and people like it. All right, moving on here, we also have the Raticate, and I think this is a very cool one. I actually like this one as well. The Team Rocket trainer in the back, I don't really like that art style for the trainer personally. I think they could maybe smooth them out just a little bit more. You know, kind of made them, give them almost a little bit more detail, like in the sense almost like, again, that half cartoon, half anime stylish. But in this sense, he's a little bit more on the cartoon side. I don't really like it too much, but I do like the Raticate. I do like where they're at. Like, it does look like this is a subway tunnel, so I think that's very cool. I think that makes sense for sure. So I like that. I like this card for sure. Don't like too much on the trainer in the back, but definitely cool card. We already seen this. You already know this. The Giovanni Mew. I think this card's sick. I don't care what anybody says. I think this card is sick. I like the art. I like the coloring. I like how it just blends in. It's perfect. It captures Giovanni and Mew in more like in a playful, more nice, little more casual than I'm saying, than more like a serious tone. Again, in English, I feel like the English peeps will want something a little bit more serious. That's why the dark Pokemon stuff that a lot of people like. There has been mixed reviews. Some people like this, some people don't. I'm one of the ones that like it personally. So That's where I'm at with that. Now this one right here was leaked like way ahead of time. This was actually released leaked in English from the particular 10 a month or so back, and I think it's a very cool card as well. With the, I think, what is this, Carzession or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna come to me, but I think this is a very cool card as well. I don't think it's anything crazy in my opinion, but I think it is a cool card. You know, you get, you know, the bits like in the road there. I like the mountain scenery, you know. I like the art style as well. So it's not like the art style is bad in any way, shape, or form, but, you know, nothing anything crazy. This one right here, this one, bro, a lot of people were digging on this full art. I don't even know this Pokemon, and this doesn't look fire. This does not look cool. This is like one of, I think this is actually one of the lamest cards in the set, in my opinion. Like, literally, in my opinion, I feel like whatever Pokemon this is the lamest. It's one of the lamest cards. Like, I just don't like the way it looks, and like the coloring on it. It just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. It just looks, I don't know, it almost looks like they almost put like no effort into it, honestly. All right, this is here where we got the Moltres here, man. So I think this is a very cool one. I think like the red, yellow half Moltres with the trainer in the back, I think that's cool. I don't think it's like the best fire Moltres card that we've ever gotten, but I think it is a very cool Moltres card. It's not too bad. I think like when it comes to like the full art, generally there's only like a few full arts that I personally like overall. Some of them, you know, full arts overall, like I feel like they put a little work into them, and then, you know, they just kind of just gamble on the rest. You know, sometimes some full arts are gonna be fire, some are not. I think this one's okay. You know, not too crazy. Again, same thing for this full art. It's cool, nothing too crazy. I don't honestly even know this Pokemon, so yeah. Again, it's mid. My opinion is that it's mid. Here we go. Here we go. So the Giovanni Mew full art. What did I think about this Giovanni Mew full art, y'all? So I think this is a very cool full art. A lot of people, and I've seen mixed reviews on it, is like, hey, this is not a cool full art because it almost feels like the Mew is like a sticker, like it's like stamped on there, you know, like it doesn't blend in as well. I disagree. I actually like the way that this blends in. Like, it's red out back, Giovanni, Rocket, red colors. You got Giovanni in the back, it works perfectly. Then you got Mew, and it's like primal coloring and staged like it's about to burst out right of the laboratory. I think this is perfect. I literally think this is a very good looking full art for the Mew. I think this is going to be a very good full art chase. Again, I'm not like usually huge on the full art chases in some cases, but this is definitely going to be one of the ones that I'm going to be chasing for sure, because I just think it looks very, very smexy. The Regirock full art, that's actually pretty cool. I actually do like the Regirock full art as well. It's not too bad. It's not anything crazy, but it's not too bad either, y'all. So definitely a nice looking one. The Nidoking, I think this is the Nidoking with the Giovanni. I like the Giovanni purple in the back. I just don't like this full art because like the Pokemon, it just doesn't blend in well with the trainer. Now this is where I can agree with folks where like it doesn't blend in as well. And I will say with that, I think this card's like whatever. I don't think it's that good because of the blending. It just doesn't blend. I do like Giovanni with the purple in the back though, for sure. But the way that this blends in, it's not as good. Some people have said they've liked this card. This again, still one of the full arts I don't personally like, man. Like it just the way that the coloring is blending in, I just don't like how it blends in here. I think the Pokemon is cool, like for sure. I think the trainer in the back is awesome, like in the sense like, you know, I can actually see her, but like again, I think, you know, for the bat, again, a little bit more mid for me. Hello, we got the Giovanni with the Persian. This one's actually pretty decent as well. I think this is a decent one. I don't think it's like anything too crazy, anything too bad either. I think it's just about right, I would say. Just enough to kind of satisfy the folks that have to want to like reach out for the Persian with the Giovanni here. So I think this is a pretty decent one. I like the white red they're going with the yellow. You know, like it's with the Persian. I like it. Now, this is what I'm excited for because I already told y'all I'm a trainer guy. I love trainer cards. I love this full art trainer right here. I like to have the wifeys in my binders, y'all. So this is a really good looking one in the laboratory. Team Rocket doing her thing, posing up for the aura. I like that a lot. This one here as well. I think this is very cool. Again, I like the city theme because again, Team Rocket is supposed to be like a corporation high up echelon, right? So you would think their like operations would be it's something like a big skyscraper, like maybe New York or something like that, something huge, right? So I like the city viewing with that. I think that's very cool. And not only that, I like the pose that this dude's in as well. Like, he seems like he's ready to serve his masters in a sense, Giovanni, right? And his blue hair color kind of mixing in with the blue city lighting in the back. I think it's cool. I like that a lot. The Giovanni card as well, very nice card. I've been liking a lot of the Giovanni cards lately, just because I've been looking into it. But this one is definitely not bad at all. You definitely see him posing up, looking like a boss. Giovanni's always posing, looking for aura, bro. All right, he's always gonna be farming that aura. He's the boss. He has to. This one right here is one of the grunts. This is one with the Weezing. I will say this one again. I'm a trainer guy. This is lame. This is lame. 100%. This is lame. I don't know this trainer. He doesn't look cool, in my opinion. And that blue hair ain't doing him no justice, y'all. And my A ain't doing him no justice. So I don't think this works out either. And so I like trainers. I'll probably get them into my collection, but nothing like crazy. That's where I think this is a little more mid. Again, another Team Rocket grunt here. Again, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not going to lie. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I'm sure he's supposed to look like more and more like a young adult. Maybe maybe, I don't know. He just looks young to me, bro. Like this art just makes him look like he's like in that state of being like an adult and like a teenager at the same time. And, that green hair ain't doing him no justice, bro. It ain't doing him no justice. So, again, it's whatever. It's whatever. Again, nothing too crazy. I think that's a little more mid. Now we're getting to the SARs, the secret rares, like the grail, what everybody wants to talk about, right? So this Moltres card, I think it's fire. I think multiple people will agree with me that this Moltres card is a fire card. Like, it's taken up a good majority. You got the trainer in the back. I would have loved to see a rocket. I would have seen like a rocket logo in the back here for him, and actually see, actually know that he's a Team Rocket trainer. You know what I mean? But I like this card a lot. I think it's fire. I think this is like a really good Moltres card here, especially for me. I don't think there's a lot of crazy Moltres cards. I think there's a good few out there. I think this is going to add to good Moltres cards in the Pokemon collection scene. Oh, the Giovanni Mew. Whew. All right, here we go. I've heard a lot of things about this Giovanni Mew, y'all. I've heard a lot of things about this Giovanni Mew. Okay, let me tell you guys. Okay, there's been a lot of criticism on the Giovanni Mew. All right, let's talk about it. So the Giovanni Mew. We're looking at here, you see that he looked like maybe in somewhat maybe kind of city town, right? You got Giovanni up front acting like a boss, farming that aura, like I said, and then he looks like he's ordering Mew to go ahead and start, destroying stuff and getting ready to battle, because you can see on Mew's hands here, y'all, that he's actually like charging up, because you can see that aura blue, like he's ready. He's ready to go, right? So I think that's very cool. Now, a lot of people say like, hey, Giovanni shouldn't take most of the card up. It actually should be Mew. But I'm like, guys, don't forget, like I said, from like literally before this set was even announced, before any of this stuff was even showed up, I literally said that this is going to be practically almost like Journey Together. It's going to be a trainer set. There's going to be trainers. The focus is going to be on the trainer and the Pokemon. And in this case, it's Giovanni that they want to focus on, and as well as Mew. If you look at the card itself, you got, if you're looking at the positioning, you got Giovanni down on the ground and he's standing and he's giving an order while Mew is starting to float up, right? So in that sense, it makes sense why Giovanni has to be a little bit more close up to it, and then Mew has to be at an angle where he's floating up. It just makes sense. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's, I like the red in the back, right? He's looked like he's about to destroy some stuff, right? People saying, well, how you know that there's also where, like, again, especially because this is a little bit of a hot take from Team Rocket Joey, right? He says, hey, well, how am I supposed to know this is Giovanni because there's no R logo? I think he does make a point. I think there's definitely should have been some kind of logo here for R. I mean, we could clearly tell this is Giovanni, but I think having like a Team Rocket logo somewhere on him would have been cool. All right, moving on to the next couple ones here. We got the Giovanni with the Nidoking here. I think this is a lot better card for sure. SCR with the Nidoking with the Giovanni, a lot better than that full art. That full art was just trash in my opinion. But this one here is a lot better because, you know, he's destroying the ground. Again, Giovanni farming that aura, and I do like this art style. It's not a bad art style at all. This is the one that really caught me by the surprise. I'm not going to lie, y'all. The Batman, let me tell you, I like this. I like this a lot. The way that, like, the trainer setting in the back is perfect. She's just, like, right there, slinging it out, getting ready to go. And then you got all these Pokemon flushing out, like, almost like out of a cave. Like, it's perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like the coloring, right? You get a little blue, get a little purple in there. It's perfect. I like it, y'all. I think this is going to be a really cool chase, especially on the English side. Again, another beautiful full art trainer, man. Again, definitely adding to my collection here, and I like it because this one is more leaning more like on the anime styling, so it looks more like an anime, and I like that. I also like the white waves that's happening in the back, like almost like aura, so I do like that. And then we also have the Giovanni with the trainers and the grunts. Perfect. I like the art style. I'm glad they did a card with all the trainers there all together in the back. I think that just solidifies that. I need this for my personal trainer collection, so I definitely will be a chase of mine. And then we got the last couple cards here, which is the hyper rare Giovanni Mew, and as well as the hyper rare I think this is Zobat. Either both, my opinion on the hyper rares, guys, hyper rares generally don't look as good in my opinion. They just don't look as well because I feel like in a lot of cases they just do a little bit over with gold. Now I will say in Journey Together, that hyper rare did look a lot better, and I like the hyper rares in Journey Together because the printing, the coloring was perfect. The ones on here, not so much. I'm not feeling it too much here, so I think these hyper rares are cool. Again, they're kind of more on the mid side for me, but I think for a lot of folks they will like it here. But that's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah, that is it, y'all. That is legit it. All the May releases that have been coming out, and at this point, y'all, it really all comes down to, we'll have to see how this set comes out, how it does, what it does, and how everything goes down. My opinion on this set, again, has pretty much been tried and true since the Journey Together came out. It will more than likely start dropping in price. It looked like it already is starting dropping in price because people are already starting to see it as a mid set. They're not liking the card. And again, we as humans, I will also say, we have this expectation, especially when something this, I believe it, Destin Rive is overhyped. You know, I think it is overhyped. It is crazy overhyped. Like, they're expecting stuff like Dark Charizards, like for like base T. It's not gonna happen, y'all. It was definitely too overhyped, for sure, in my opinion. Do I like a lot of the cards in this set? For sure. Do I think they're the best cards that Pokemon's ever gotten? I don't think so, but they are great cards, and as a trainer guy, I also like them because they are trainer cards. But I said it from day one, y'all. If you're not a trainer person, if you don't really care too much on trainer type cards, right? Just like how Journey's prices started dropping, Destined Rivals, I feel like, would do the exact same thing. Maybe that's a hot take. Who knows? That's just my opinion, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment description, what y'all think about the sets, what y'all think about the cards, y'all. Other than that, thank you for watching this video. This has been your boy Kev signing. Peace. I'm out of here.